Alright, hello everybody, welcome back to another First Impressions video of a game on Steam. This one is called Before Nightfall, and it says it's a small survival game in which you will be tested for speed and prudence. Is by Pickle Drugs, and right now, even though the graphics look really nice, especially for a 99-cent game, that's right guys, this game is only 99 cents. This game is only getting about 50% positive reviews, just a little bit over. Almost half the people are saying this game is not worth your time or your 99 cents. But what do I think? I've never played this game, guys. I just now installed it before Nightfall. We're going to go ahead and take a look at my first impressions of this small survival game and see what I think about it. And we'll be back to do that right after this. Alright guys, welcome back. So we see the game is made with the Unreal Engine, and once we launch the game, this is what we get. We get start game, we get controls, graphics, sound, and language. Language, we have Russian or English, okay, so it's obviously made by a Russian developer.
No.
Alright, no problem there. Sound, okay, we have defaulting to 20%. Let's go ahead and go, yeah, that seems a little bit, yeah, let's go ahead and go 20% here. And then graphics, we have low, medium, or high. Turn that crap to high, I'm just saying. And controls, moving, WASD, run is shift, jump is space, interaction left mouse button, hide hints is H, hide, show campfire target is Q, screenshot mode, okay, and then take fire from crate, right mouse button. Okay. Alright, let's go ahead and start the game, shall we? Alright, the amount of firewood that you have is shown by that bar, which looks like a log. The amount of firewood you have in the box is shown by what looks like a crate. Makes sense. Time of burning campfire, okay, and degree of cold. Rules: collect a firebox of firewood before the nightfall. A full box of firewood before nightfall. Look for firewood and, okay, whatever. It went away, so. I was just trying to read it, man. Alright, so I guess we're running around looking for wood. Obviously, we can't go in the cabin or anything. In fact, there's not even a door to go in the cabin, so we can't go in. Alright, so we're just looking for wood, evidently. I mean, the graphics for a game like this are really impressive. I mean, I'm sure it's just assets and stuff, but the developer did a pretty good job of creating a forest-looking area here. And it does look cold. I mean, all the snow and the snow falling. Okay, why would I get a little bitty branch when I can get a big honking log? And we got a road here. I mean, I'm sure there's not going to be footprints in the snow or anything. That'd be too much to expect for a 99-cent game, right? Alright, so we're just going to go ahead and keep collecting this wood. I feel like it should be a little bit easier to collect the wood. It's like you got to put this dot like right on the log, and it's kind of hard when it's a little bitty stick, especially when you're trying to hurry and you're freezing to death. You can see I'm like half frozen already. And it's hard to get lost because it shows you where the campfire is right there and how far away it is. So just go wherever you want, find wood, have a good old time. There's a lot of roads up here for just being a little remote little cabin, I'm just saying. I feel like there's like 5 dirt roads going into this thing. Okay, hang on. There we go. There's another big log. Oh guys, we gotta get a fire started. We gotta get back to that campfire. Or we're gonna be dead. And the game's gonna be over. Oh man, look at all that wood. Too bad I can't get that wood. I'm sure I can. Oh, but I can get this wood. I am cutting it close here, ain't I? There's another log right there. The temptation of all this wood, though, guys. I'm telling you. Alright, let's go over here and warm up before we die. Okay, click. I'm guessing I just click it. There we go. Okay, so we are warming up. Okay, so I gotta put this wood in this thing here. Oh, okay. There we go. How come... Okay, that's probably showing how much more I have left to put in the box before nightfall. But the campfire goes out. Watch the campfire, don't let it go out. Okay, I'm a little bit confused about how that works. Collect a box full of firewood before nightfall. Look for the firewood. Support the fire. You can set the campfire once. Don't lose it. To warm up by the campfire, otherwise you'll be frozen. Look at that English. To warm up, go to the campfire. Otherwise, you will have frozen. So obviously this guy's from Russia and using like probably Google Translate. It's amazing how many of these games where a foreign developer tries to use Google Translate to give us English. Like, it's a bad choice. It never works. And it always makes them look bad. But they just keep doing it. Alright guys, so what we got here essentially is a walk around and pick up wood simulator. I mean, even though the graphics are good, guys, it's not exactly a great game by any stretch of the imagination. I mean, unless you just like walking around picking stuff up. I mean, I feel like I'm playing a survival game like Hurt World or something like that, where I used to walk around and pick berries and pick up stones and, you know, branches and all kinds of stuff. Just trying to survive, but, you know, every survival game like that has more to do. You can kill creatures. You have bears you have to watch out for, and wolves, and zombies, and other players, and all this stuff like that. But, this game has nothing except walking around picking up wood and try to do it before you freeze to death. I mean, I can't exactly say the game is, a brilliant game by any stretch of the imagination. It's too simple, and I can see why this game's getting so many negative reviews. I mean, who is really going to have fun? I mean, the only thing you can say for this game is the graphics are good. It looks realistic, you know, as realistic as you can expect for, especially a 99-cent survival game. But it doesn't mean that it's a good game by any stretch of the imagination. How much fun is this? I mean, just trying to get wood before night sets in and trying to keep from freezing and all this stuff. So you start a fire. How do you put wood in the fire? Oh, okay, so you put wood in the fire and it goes down? Okay, so then I guess that's the needs of the fireplace? I don't know. But, I mean, you don't have much time here, is the problem. And you supposedly got to fill that whole, that box full of wood. You got wood hiding behind bushes here and stuff. Can't even see it. And anytime you get away from that campfire, you're gonna start freezing. You're gonna start freezing to death. Yeah, I am getting cold. Alright. I mean, really, really simplistic gameplay. There's really nothing more here to talk about, guys, except walking around and picking up wood. I mean, I feel like I've already spent way too much time on this game review. Nobody's gonna want to watch me running around picking up wood for an hour. I don't want to play this game for an hour. And even though the game's only 99 cents on Steam, guys, I definitely can't recommend this game. So I picked up wood. I'm adding wood to the box. I'm going to warm myself up. And I'm going to contemplate why anybody would ever spend 99 cents on this game. This is another game, guys, that just goes to show that just because you have nice, pretty graphics doesn't mean the game's any good. This game is not good, guys. Even for 99 cents, I don't think, you know, 99 cents for value, guys. You would expect a game to deliver an hour of fun for $1. I don't think most people will play this game for an hour. So even at 99 cents, guys, this game is going to fail in the value department. It's just not fun. And, you know, I don't think you're getting a good bang for your buck here, even at 99 cents. Value here, guys, out of 40 points is the biggest part of my scoring. I'm going to give the value on this. I think it might be a decent value if you get it for like a dime or a quarter. But as it is, guys, I'm going to give the value of this game. We're going to give it a 10 out of 40. I feel like I'd be generous with that. Next criteria is how much fun is the game. It's for 30 points. That's kind of the more subjective part of my scoring. Well, I'm not having a whole lot of fun running around just trying to, you know, pinpoint these sticks and look for sticks as Nightfall says in here and trying to do it quickly to keep from freezing. This just isn't fun. Out of 30 points, guys, fun on this game, 0. There's no fun to be had here, guys. This just isn't fun. Next criteria on this game is controls and bugs. How does it work? Is there any bugs? I'm not really seeing any bugs. The controls work fine. I mean, you move around fine, you click stuff fine. Yeah, I mean, controls and bugs is 20 out of 20. You know, it's fine for what it is. And then graphics and sound, guys. You know, for the type of game that it is, I mean, the graphics are phenomenal. They really are. So 10 out of 10 there. So even though I'm giving this game a 10 out of 10 for graphics and 20 out of 20 for controls and bugs, we give it 30 points there. Fun was 0. And then value I said was 10. This game still only scores a 40% if you add everything up. And 4 out of 10, it's not a good game. It's definitely a not recommend. I mean, it's definitely not a miss video because the game functions and it doesn't seem like it's a, you know, just complete ripoff. But it's not a good game, guys. 4 out of 10 is not recommended. And that's what it is, guys. Hopefully this game has helped you out. And another game to just prove even further that just because you have amazing looking graphics doesn't mean you got a good game. You need a lot more than this to have fun, guys. Thanks so much for watching. This has been Zaxtorian. Take care.